The White House has confirmed Joe Biden's plans to lift his predecessor Donald Trump's historically low cap on Somalia, Syria and Yemen refugees by next month, after the U.S. leader was criticized for initially moving only to expand the eligibility criteria for resettlement.
This has to end. It's a national embarrassment. It is a national embarrassment what's going on.
Mr. Biden earlier on Friday moved to accelerate refugee admissions, but said the admission of up to 15,000 refugees set by Mr. Trump this year remains justified by humanitarian concerns and is otherwise in the national interest. But if the cap is reached before the end of the current budget year and the emergency refugee situation persists, then a presidential determination may be issued to raise the ceiling. Donald Trump had placed restrictions on resettlements from Somalia, Syria and Yemen. The move triggered a backlash from Democratic lawmakers and resettlement agencies. White House Press Secretary James Psaki said later that Mr. Biden had consulted with his advisors to determine what number of refugees could realistically be admitted to the United States between now and October 1st, the end of the fiscal year. Given the decimated refugee admissions program we inherited, Mr. Psaki said it was unlikely Mr. Biden would be able to boost that number to 62,500 as he had proposed in his plan to Congress 2 months ago. But the president, she said, was urged by advisors to take immediate action to reverse the Trump policy that banned refugees from many key regions to enable flight from those regions to begin within days. Today's order did that. The new allocations provide more slots for refugees from Africa, the Middle East and Central America and lift Mr. Trump's restriction on resettlement from Somalia, Syria and Yemen. Critics from both sides of the political spectrum had accused Mr. Biden of bowing to political pressure that has been mounting over the record pace of unaccompanied migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border.